Good morning, friends. Today we discuss about the p block elements. P block elements, that is, in the periodic table, four block elements are present: S, P, D, and F block elements. Today we discuss about the p block elements. The p block elements are present extreme right side of the periodic table. The groups 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 group of elements. In that groups the p block elements are present, in which the what is meant by p block elements. The p block elements, it means that the last electron is present in the p subshell. P subshell or the p orbitals are filled. That's why these elements are known as the p block elements. And all that elements are collectively called as the p block elements, since their properties is depends upon the electrons present in the p block elements or the p orbitals. The different element having the different, that is the properties in the p block element, which contains metals, non-metals as well as metalloids also. P block elements are generally non-metal elements, but it also includes the metalloidal elements. Then we discuss about the variation of physical and chemical properties. The physical properties of the elements in a group, which shows the gradual variations, while there prevails similarly in their chemical properties. That is, it means that the variation gradual, that is the continuously variation is occurs in the p block elements, and their chemical properties is also. Again, the properties of elements in a row shows no similarities. The different element having the different properties. Suppose in a group 13 elements, all the elements are doesn't show the similar properties. That is, the different elements have the different properties as well as their chemical properties, but show a gradual variation of various properties which increasing in atomic number. From left to right, atomic number is increases. That's why the gradual variation is occurs in the p block elements. Variation of physical and chemical properties with increasing atomic numbers. Then we discuss about the atomic and ionic radii. Atomic and ionic radii is decreases from left to right across a period in the periodic table. From left to right in the periodic table, what happens? That is, the continuously atomic as well as the ionic radii is decreases. This is explained on the basis of increasing nuclear charge, which pulls the electron inside, thus decreases the atomic size and the radius. Continuously what happens? The same number of cells are present in the p block element. Continuously as we go from left to right, what happens? The number of cells are same, but the coming electrons is added in the same cell. That it means that the nuclear charge is increases. If the nuclear charge is increases, that is, the electrons pulls inside, and thus the decrease in atomic and ionic size of the atom or the radius. Continuous, then we discuss about the variation in a group. Variation in a group. On descending down a group in the periodic table, such as moving from barium to aluminum, aluminum to gallium, and gallium to indium, and finally to thulium, the size of atom is increases due to the effect of extra shell of electron being added. What happened in case of the boron families? That is the boron to aluminum, aluminum to gallium, gallium to indium, indium to thulium. The continuously number of cells are increases or the added. That is the if the cells number of cells are increases, it means that obviously the atomic or the ionic size is increases. This effect is so large than that of the outweighs the effect of increased nuclear charge. Hence, the radius of atom is increases in moving from top to bottom in a group. What happens in case of p block element from top to bottom? Continuously the number of cells are increases. It means that the atomic or the ionic size is increases and the nuclear charge is increases, but even though that is the atomic or the ionic size or the ionic radius is also increases from top to bottom in the all the group. We can take an example of the boron families, boron groups or the group 13. Then we discuss about the ionic radius. Ionic radii or the ionic radius. Ionic radii follow the same trend as atomic radii. Same trend as atomic radii. That is, the decreases on moving down a group and increases on moving from left to right in a group grid. What happen ionic radii? That is, the decreases on moving from ionic radius decreases on moving from left to right and increases from top to bottom in a or moving down a group increases. Ionic radii increases. Covalent radii of p block elements. Covalent radii of p block elements. That is, covalent radii is measured, that is the angstrom units of p block elements. The p block elements period second period, that is the group 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 elements. Second 17 group, that is the second period which contains the elements boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. Third period, that is the aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. Then fourth period, that is the gallium, germanium, arsenic, selenium and bromine. Fifth period, that is the indium, tin, lead, tellurium, iodine. Sixth period, thulium, lead, bismuth, polonium, astatine. That is, it means that from left to right, the covalent radii is decreases. Covalent radii is decreases, and from top to bottom, the covalent radii is increases. If we consider the boron, carbon, nitrogen and fluorine, The boron having the covalent radius is 0.82, carbon having the covalent radii 0.77 angstrom, and nitrogen having the 0.75, oxygen having the 0.73, fluorine having the covalent radii is or the ionic radii is 0.72. It means that gradually decreases in the second period: boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. Then while if we take an example of group or the period 3, that is the aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine or chlorine, that is the aluminum having the 1.18 angstrom unit of ionic radii. Then silicon having the 1.11 angstrom unit, phosphorus having the 1.06, sulfur having the 1.02, chlorine having the 0.99. Then if we discuss about the group 4th, it means that gradually decreases in the group from left to right in the periodic table. And if we discuss about the group period 4th, that is the gallium, germanium, arsenic, selenium, bromine. That is gallium having the covalent radii 1.26 angstrom unit, germanium having the 1.22 angstrom unit, arsenic having the 1.19, selenium having the 1.16, bromine having the 1.14 angstrom unit. Like this, if we go from left to right, that is the continuously ionic radii or the atomic radii is continuously decreases. If we discuss about from top to bottom or in the group wise, that is the ionic radii or the atomic radii is gradually increases, that is the number of cells are increases, that's why number of cells are increases, that's why the ionic or the atomic size is also increases. If we discuss about the group 13, boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thulium, boron having the group 13 element, boron having the covalent radii is 0.82, aluminum having the 1.18, gallium having the 1.26, indium having the 1.44, thulium having the 1.48. It means that the continuously ionic or the atomic radii is increases. Like this happened in case of the group 14 and group 15, group 16 and then group 17. If we discuss about the group 17, that is the 7th group, that groups is commonly known as the halogen series or the halogen families. That is the fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Astatine is a radioactive element, and the second fluorine is present in the second period, that is having the covalent radii is 0.72, chlorine having the 0.99 angstrom units, and then bromine having the 1.14 angstrom units of covalent radii, and then iodine is present in the 5th period, and the covalent radii of the iodine which is present in the 5th period, that is 1.33 angstrom unit. Then the last element in the halogen families, that is the astatine is present, and which is the radioactive elements. Yes, this is the radioactive elements. So this is the ionic radii of p block elements. Then we discuss about the ionization energy. What happen in case of the p block element, that is the ionization energy. Ionization energy of p block element increases along a period, that is, it means that from left to right in the periodic table ionization energy is increases as you go along the period, and moving from top to bottom in the periodic table the ionization energy is continuously decreases because the number of cells are increases. If the number of cells are increases, that it means that the shielding effect is occurred, screening effect is occurred, and the electron present in the outermost cell and the nucleus are not tightly binding with each other. That's why the ionization energy from top to bottom the continuously decreases. The first in a groups. Then first ionization energy of elements of group 13 exhibit an exceptional behavior. Ionization energy of element of these groups have been found to lower than group 2 elements. That is the group second, that is the group 14 element having the more ionization energy than that of the group 13. Then the more ionization energy, that is group 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, the continuously ionization energy is increases likewise. Then the ionization energy of element of this group have been found to lower than that of the group second element. The reason for this exceptional behavior of ion is that a loose bond p electron is to be removed to produce m plus ion in case of group 13 elements, whereas more strongly bound to s electrons of the same energy is to be removed to product m plus. That is m plus, it means that the metal ions in case of group strongly second group elements. Thus it becomes more difficult to remove electrons from S subcell than do the same from the P, D and F subcell of the same energy cell. That is, it means that the continuously S, P, D, F, these are the subcell elements. If the electrons are present in the F subcell, S subcell, that S subcell electrons are more tightly binding with the nucleus than that of the P, than that of the D, than that of the F block elements. That is, S subcells are more nearly with the nucleus than that of the P subcell, than that of the D subcell, than that of the F subcell. Then so this is the P block elements, and we discuss the P block elements. The P block elements which also contains the metalloidal elements which possesses the metallic as well as the non-metallic properties are also possesses. That is, for example of the silicon, germanium, and then we discuss about arsenic is also. These elements, mostly the silicons are the semiconductor, it acts as a semiconductor and which possesses the metalloidal property, that is, which possesses the metallic as well as non-metallic properties, and the P block elements are the the non-metals, but which contains also non-metals, which contains also metalloids also. And then the group 8 elements or the group 18th elements are the noble gaseous elements, and their outer electronic configuration is ns2np6. ns2np6, that is the general formula of outermost electronic configuration of group 18 elements is ns2np6, except helium completed its duplet, but other elements are present in the group 18th element, which possesses the general electronic configuration formula of 18th group element is ns2np6. That is the first element are present in the 18th group element is ns2, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Like these elements are present in the group 18th elements, and these elements which cannot participate, because these elements are cannot participate in the any chemical reactions, which because their outermost shell is completed. That element neither gain the electron nor donate the electrons. That's why these elements are inactive element, or it act as a inert gas elements, or the noble gas elements. So this is the p block elements, introductory part of the p block elements, and we discuss about the atomic and ionic radii of the p block elements, and we discuss about the variations of physical and chemical properties, atomic and ionic radii, variations occurred in the groups ionic and atomic radii, and last we discuss about the ionization energy of p block elements.